Welcome back, everybody. I am the part-time gamer, and I am on my lunch break, so we're going to try to finish up a couple of quests that we have. I did do a little bit of cleaning. I emptied out my research things. That was, when you kill enemies, you get certain little items that you get experience points for when you turn them in. I've also finished up the war table stuff, and now it is time to go back to Dennett. But actually, before we even do that, I forgot to level up Solus and Varric. So for Solus, I was actually thinking that we give him a little bit of fire because he has ice and he has lightning, right, or thunder or lightning, whatever. And this will kind of make him a little bit more well-rounded. So this immolate skill looks really good. 300% weapon damage, burns 75% per second over 8 seconds, and it's an area of effect, so it'll hit a bunch of guys. I think that sounds really painful. And then for Varric, I think we were planning on taking him down this tree, and I was wondering, I don't really see him getting hit very much, so I don't know if he necessarily needs this. Although, knockout powder might be kind of cool. Evade would help him. And then it kind of comes down to these. So I think, or do I want to give him, I'm going to give him poisoned weapons. Because I think that would actually be a good DPS for him. And I'm starting to think that maybe I wish I didn't go through that tree. And instead maybe had gone through this tree. Because here, like, this knockout powder can be good. And then you get this ability that if they're panicked or sleeping, then it's automatically critical hits, which I'm sure would really boost a lot of my damage things. The Shadow Strike thing is great, 400% damage. But we'll keep on keeping on the way that we're going. Hopefully, Varric having the poison weapons will help. If we look at this, what are his preferred ones? Well, I don't think we really have preferred ones, to be honest with him. I think that all of those is probably good. If we look at her, she's just not using Payback Strike and Solus. Look, well, you know what? We probably should put Revival as preferred. So hopefully, if someone does go down, he'll immediately bring them back. But then the rest of these can pretty much be used whenever he needs to. Okay, so let's go ahead back to Hinterlands, and we will go see Master Dennett. We'll talk to his wife, we will talk to his son, and then we'll tell them all about how we took care of the wolves for his wife, and we set up all those watchtowers. So hopefully that will be enough to get him to say, all right, we're going to help you out. Now I do know that eventually we'll get some specializations for our class, and I really don't know. I'll have to take some time to look at the different specializations and figure out what's the way I want to go. So knowing that I'm a dual-wielding rogue, how am I going to want to keep going through the rest of the game? I'll have to take a look at whatever specializations there are, and then from there, I can create my more end-game character and start focusing on some of those abilities. So hey, Bron,
if those
what's
refugees
up?
are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
Built those
I
watchtowers.
built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
All right. Now I wonder if that actually opens up maybe additional weapon offerings at the crossroads. Oh, my horse just disappeared. That would be kind of a cool thing, like if you could build up reputation and things like that to where they'll actually send you new weapons.
And our farmers will be safe again.
Those wolves will not bother you again.
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
You know what? You're very welcome. I'm just glad I could help. And to be honest, I'm only doing this because it's the only way for me to get what we need for the Inquisition.
Yelena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
Excellent.
Make her be with you.
Okay, so I've helped out the Inquisition, gotten us what we need. Let's see what other kind of quests we have. If we go to Haven, the threat remains. Word of the Inquisition's work in the hinterlands has spread. The Chantry clerics in Val Royeaux are ready to meet. Ooh. So that means we're going to go to Val Royeaux, which I don't know what that is, but they did reference it earlier in the prologue, saying that that's where I had to go to get executed, so trying to figure out if that's really where I want to go. Because I kind of don't think that's where I want to go, but maybe where I have to go. Now I wonder when I start getting my first companions. Maybe after this video I'll actually go look it up and see where they all come from. I guess it's kind of cheating a little bit, but I'll see where they're from, and then if I can pick up anyone new, go off, see if we can find them, and then we'll expand our team. Although we don't really have any problems. I love Varric. I don't think I'd ever get rid of him. Solus seems to be doing a great job keeping us alive. And Cassandra's taking a beating.
I will take these injury reports to research in the nave.
Okay, so we gotta figure out where is Val Royeaux. Maybe that's what that big green thing is. Gotcha. Yeah, definitely got enough power for that. Recommended levels 4 to 7. I am there.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
You know, I'm not worried.
What can they do? It's just talk. Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Okay, so now the remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. That sounds good for me. Alright, so let's just confirm, get going, see if we can advance this plot a little bit. This place looks pretty fancy. But my weapons do look pretty fancy too, so...
The city still mourns.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Alright, so our forward scout seems to think that we're going to get ambushed or something, which wouldn't put it past him. But we can fight through them.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. No servant of anything beyond her selfish greed.
Wow. We could just talk this through.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Well, that was a
Still
surprise.
yourself. She is beneath us.
I mean, how dare you?
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement, raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet, you should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Wow, you are a total dick. I don't know if I want your help. Then why are you here?
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Man, I feel like I remember the Templars having a bit of an attitude, but that is pretty major.
Fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
You know, we'll find another way.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Alright, so let's go back to Haven.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
What? So a message is attached. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royeaux. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the locations in the market is attached. Interesting. So that's got to be these things here. Got 1, 2. I don't see the third one though. Well, let's see what this is. Is this worth anything?
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duc Bastien de Guislain. Yours, Vivienne de Fer, first enchanter of Montsimard, enchanter of the Imperial Court. Ooh. She sounds important. Oh wow, lots of stuff to read. Is that all stuff to read? Ooh. Alright, as soon as I get more of those perks, I will come back here. And I will...
Our Templars left. The Chantry promised
read that and get my experience points. Hey. Maybe I'll wait to examine that as well.
I don't
know. There's something there. Oh.
There must be something here.
Ah, something red. Key lifted from a drunk swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. So is Harold like a person? Or are they saying the Herald of Andraste? There's a little store over here. Isn't that what a store says?
Open? Yes, as open as I can be.
Oh.
If you've a need.
Okay, what do we got? Just some common level.
At the very least,
just some common level stuff. Nothing worth buying, really. There's a city guard. Yeah, there's something in this area. That's it. Oh, there's something red. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Karis. Saw those who asked about Harold enter third passage. Could not stay to see them exit. Or could not stay to see them exit. Okay. So... I don't see any other... Oh! Another level! So I gotta go to there. Looks like it's by a fast travel. So it's fast travel. Boop, boop, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Another thing. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document, stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. We are here to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how to best serve the new way. Herald, go at time, praise Andraste. Taken together, the message reveal time, path, and a key to a location on the world map. Ah, so I have a place on the world map I can go to now. I think that means we should go there. A friend of Red Jenny. Let's do it.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
Well, why speak to us now?
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before. Why now?
Because now I've seen what you are. And I've seen the Chantry for what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
I'm just gonna make a quick stop, Cassandra. So that's interesting. So far, I feel like the Templars have just been big dicks. I really, really don't like them. But the mage is pretty nice. So far, no problems with the mages. Kind of makes me feel a little bit sad about killing the mages that were rebelling, because Kind of just seems like they're just treated like crap all the time by the Templars. Enemies?
The Inquisition Herald! Not here! Well, they know who I work for at least.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm looting stuff in the middle of battle. No big deal. That shield does look pretty cool, Cassandra. I really like the designs of the different armor and weapons.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool
Boss
me.
fight.
I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is the...
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
Okay, me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Who are you?
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sera. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
What?
Bunch of nutters.
Oh. Apparently he was not alone. How did you see me? You're a dick. You are an absolute dick.
Why did you take the weapon?
Because no breaches.
That's pretty funny.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Well, how about a real introduction?
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sera. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Okay, you are an odd one. So are you offering spies?
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
I like you.
All right,
You're
Sarah.
odd.
I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
What is up with you and breeches? I'm not ready to play with you quite yet. We're going to do our normal setup, because again, I still love Varric. Let's see. Reinforce it. Too many. What? What is that? Alright, let's see. Got anything from killing those guys? Oh. Oh, there is something. Yonder. What is it? Oh, some money. Because why not? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to that tea party thing. Right, we got another invitation. This Black Emporium. Yes, from the first enchanter. So it looks like Sera is our first new companion. That's kind of nice. Guessing she's kind of an archer build. Probably has a lot of the same stuff as Varric.
Lady Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
It's all true. No, they exaggerate a bit.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Yeah, we're restoring the peace, buddy.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
I'll take you on.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Some horn she's got.
Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
You know, just let him go.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard, and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Oh yeah, you're coming
The
with me.
Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Alright, so now I think we get to go back to Haven. Looks like we got a little bit of experience points in there. So we're going to go head back to Haven, and hopefully we can do whatever's next on our list in terms of advancing the storyline. So we know the mages are willing to reach out to us. We know that the Templars hate us. And so I think I'll probably go to Redcliffe next. I don't know, from what I can tell based on what I'm seeing on experience points, grinding is going to be a little bit difficult. Just in terms of... It doesn't seem like you get a lot of experience points per kill, so if you're going to... Oh, nice little flip there. Doesn't seem like you're going to get a whole lot of experience points when you grind battle-wise. However... maybe with quests. So I guess if we ever find ourselves under-leveled, we can always go do some quest stuff.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
You know, at least we made contact.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the Order somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Yeah, we should meet the mages.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So do you think it's a trap?
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Does sound a little suspicious, that's for sure.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Okay. So the Lone Warden is our next quest up. What is this? That looks like it's a quest. Guess we'll have to figure out what that is. Let's go see what we got over here. I heard a noise. I don't know what that noise was, but it was a noise. Sounded like the level up noise. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Red Jenny. Inquisition needs bees. I do not know how someone would come up with this idea.
Master Dennett's
but I can see its
horses are
use.
a fine addition to our stables. I will see they are well tended.
Okay. Hitting someone in a jar of bees, hitting someone in the face. That sounds awesome.
To work?
Yeah, just use bounty hunters. Might cost us a little bit of money, but We good. The Cult of Andraste. Okay, so it's either her or Cullen for this. Cultists worship... Ooh, they worshipped a dragon. There may be still some relics there. Yeah, I'm good with her doing it.
See what we have.
I'm not gonna worry as much about this. So this was Champions of the Just. Choosing the Templars will make it impossible. Ah. So if I do that, I meet with... Okay. Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court, and the Chantry remains. Let's see. At this point, the Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald. Delicate hand, we could focus on clerics who can be swayed. They're not at the conclave for a reason. They all have secrets and weaknesses to exploit. Send a contingent of soldiers. They can offer protection. Yeah, I'm going to wait until Cullen can do that one, because it sounds like that's a little bit more of the diplomatic hand, to be honest. Josephine, darling, you should take care of this. Well, you know what, Vivian, if you say she should, I'm going to have her do it, because she's open anyways. Then we have this, investigate the shards. So... I think I'm going to call it. We have finished up. We got some power. It does look like we leveled up. So let's go ahead and finish our leveling. Cool. We got Explosive Toxin. Your poison curdle the blood of your targets. Enemies that die while poisoned explode in a shower of toxic mist. Ooh, 8 seconds, 3 meters, and 50% weapon damage. That's awesome. Plus 3 dexterity? Yeah, that sounds great. And the next will be Toxic Cloud. It's where I'll unleash that cloud of toxic dust that damages all enemies. That's what I've been going for. So that'll be my next one, and then I'll probably move on over to this tree over here. Because I think this one is one I really want to get. It's just another action skill. It's going to give me some more damage. But I'll probably want to go this way because this will reduce my threat, meaning I'll be less likely to die. Knockout Powder. This can take someone out of a battle for 10 seconds, which is awesome. And I'll have the Shadow Strike. And you know what? I might even do this. So if I do Knockout Powder and then I can use an ability to critical hit, that would be pretty powerful, I think. And then while in stealth, I can armor penetration. Yeah, that's okay. This evade thing's probably okay too. Alright, so I think I'm feeling pretty good about the abilities and stuff that I have. The Spinning Blades thing is probably pretty cool. Each strike adds to your critical hit chance. Okay. I don't know. I gotta figure out if there's a way if I can reset all my points. Because if I can reset my points, I may go back and redo it.
May I have a moment?
Heck, I might even... Did you call me?
Yes, Ambassador?
I might even change over to an archer just to try it out. I'd like to... Oh, you'd like to discuss my parents? Well, that was... Oh. Let's see what this does.
A little sudden, but it's time someone made an honest woman of me.
What? Very amusing. I'd like to dispatch a courier asking the bands of House Trevelyan to align themselves with us. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
Oh. You know what? I think it's something I should probably do myself.
If that's what you want, I'll send a letter to my family. They'll respect the request if it comes from me.
Wonderful. That will save time. Val Royeaux has noted your lineage. It gives the Inquisition some legitimacy, although not so much as we'd hoped.
Why not?
You are from Ostwick. Orlesian nobles consider the Free Marches somewhat quaint.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's no concern of mine what Val Royeaux's court thinks.
Do not
Truth.
take this lightly. Their displeasure could do more harm than the breach. Speaking of displeasure, I hope you don't find this place too rustic. The accommodations in Haven are surely rough for someone of your birth.
Apparently I'm from like a pretty high-end family. You know, I'm fine. Thanks.
Don't worry about me. Haven's more than livable.
Really? If that is how you feel, I'm pleased to hear it. Until next time, my lady.
So I got to flirt with Josephine. She must be one of the different romance options. All right, so I'm cutting it here. Next time we are going to move on. I think we're going to go try to find Black Wall in the hinterlands. We will check out what that exclamation mark is straight ahead. And then I think we're going to try to go to Redcliffe so we can talk to those mages. Because we met them in Val Royeaux, and I really don't want to have to go after the Templars because they're kind of a pain in the butt. Alrighty, subscribe if you like what you're watching, leave a like if you thought I did a good job, and post in the comments things I should be doing better, maybe how I should approach the game, but again, no spoilers. Alright, thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.